Y'all gotta forgive me. Shit, I left my damn keys in the car. Let's see, can I put this here? Oh well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. Fuck it. I gotta get home real quick, y'all. Hey, everybody. Y'all give me a minute. I'm a safe driver, believe it or not. I just want to get this fresh off my mind. Thank you, Pepe. You're a good Christian. I take it. Yeah, I want to just get this fresh off my mind before I get home. I got a meeting to go to when I get to the house. I got to get on a Zoom. Hey, everybody, check it out. So I wasn't gonna address this submarine issue, simply because when it came to the whole point of the submarine, I wanted to like not clout chase and not bite. But I just came to the little Jamaican restaurant to get my daughter some food for the night, because I'm gonna be busy with readings and conference calls. And all of a sudden, this Caribbean woman inside the Jamaican shop, she just said, "Why you not talking about it?" And I'm like, I got my legs ashy, I got my toes out, I'm just chilling, I got on regular chill wear, she kept saying, "Why you not talking about it?" And I'm like, "Talking about what, lady?" Now I'm like, okay, now, this is not the day for that shit, woman. I'm bitch, I've been painting and spackling and shit. And she just said it again. So, I tried to ignore her, because I just walked to the next thing and like, they're going to call my number shortly. And she said, "Talk about the submersible." And people like, I didn't understand what a submersible was at the time she was saying. She said, "Talk about the submersible." And I'm like, a submersible? So now I'm thinking, okay, the chick crazy as fuck, So she said, "Talk about the submersible. You dreamed about it." And that's what I'm like. And then the lady that was back there fixing the curry goat, she was like, "Do you know him, mommy?" She said, "Do you know him, mommy?" I said, I don't know your mother. I say, "What submersible?" And she said, He knows. He knows. Stop being scared. You know. So I said, okay, Spirit, if you trying to give me a sign, I'm going to talk about it. So people, I wasn't going to talk about this motherfucker, but I'm going to do it because the old Caribbean woman named Mommy, I guess she the mommy to the girl that was fixing the plate in the back. So do you guys remember when I did that, when I told you about the dream I had? Oh, now the bitch want to fuck up. Why they always do this to me? Okay. Do you guys remember the dream I had when I told you I went and see my ancestors? And I was in their house, and it was a whole bunch of women. I'm in the living room, and they had on yellow, black, red, and they had like a peacock's tail on the back of them, like on the back, and they was dressing that. Then they put me in the black, yellow, and red outfit like them. And I told y'all I was in a town that had sunk underwater, and I was in a gray truck, but the truck went underwater. And I told you I was like in a submarine, the submersible truck. And I was like, I went there and I went down to the bottom of it, and I was looking at a giant sea monster, and I felt like this small. And I was saying, how the fuck I'm gonna fight this sea monster? It's just me and 3 or 4 or 5 other people in this truck with me and shit. Now, do y'all remember that? I went live. I just went on my live to say, hell no. Now, people, seeing the colors. So let me tell you, seeing the colors, what went on, seeing the colors, what went on, that this sub had painted on it and all this stuff right here. Now, in the dream, I thought my ancestors were telling me I had to fight this giant sea creature because we went to the bottom of the ocean in this gray truck, 5 of us. And I thought, like, how the fuck I'm gonna fight this ancestor? You tripping, right? You're tripping. But people, I wasn't supposed to fight it. I'm supposed to witness it. So I'm witnessing this giant fucking ocean creature, and I'm at the bottom, and I'm like a speck of dust compared to this thing. So I'm saying that to say this, people. I told my baby girl, I say those 5 people were sacrificed. I say those 5 people, there was a sacrifice to the ocean god to try to appease some shit. Now, y'all know I try not to say racist shit, and I try not to be a racist man. But people, I think those 5 rich people, because they was related to the former founding fathers and CEOs that own plantations and people who did bad shit, these people, you can trace their lineage back. Because I watched your brother say it, do all that shit, and I'm like, wow, well, there you have it. I still didn't talk about it. I got 13, 14, 15 emails. Aaron, speak about it, speak about it. I'm like, nope. They already fuck up my feed. They already fucking up. AI already fucking up my computer. I just had to purchase a whole brand new computer. So when the Caribbean woman just now in this store, when she screamed at me and said I'm holding back information about the submersible, and she yelled out, the colors are black, yellow, red, and white. Why would that lady know to tell me that? I don't think she just was old senile Jamaican woman. Let me turn that shit down. People, I said it when I woke up and I told my daughter, I say, baby, this what a sacrifice looked like. I called her in the room. I say, baby, this is what a sacrifice looked like. I say, this is what a human sacrifice looked like. And then my son came over yesterday, and hear me this. My son came over yesterday, and he brought his female friend over there. Now, right after I'm sitting down, strolling up TikTok and shit, looking at conspiracy theories about Biden, old ragged ass. And next thing you know, when they left, no more than 10 minutes after they left, a strong thump came and pushed me, like it hit the back of my chair so hard, the corner of my sofa. And I'm like, Zamaya, did you hear that shit? And she said, maybe it was Lacey or the rabbit. The rabbit is the size of this fucking phone. And a cat, it's a cat. It doesn't have enough power to jar me, like. And I was like, the fuck? So I walked around, lifted up the couch and all that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think that was spirit pushing me to talk, but I didn't. People, I drink this shit about a month, 2 months ago. I got online and I told you guys a dream. I told you what the ancestors were wearing, the color scheme. I told you I seen a giant sea monster, and I told you I went underwater in a small submersible truck, this submarine, and I thought I had to fight this goddamn monster. And people, let me tell you something. I think I had to witness it. And I think they telling me that that the ocean is paying these people back for what they did to us. Now, I try not to say, okay, I try not to be stand on my correctness and my proudness that black is beautiful and black is it. But I think them boys trying to appease them water spirits for what they did to us in the past. Because they sent some rich people down there, and they done had their way with our ass for a minute now. They've been fucking us up. Raping, robbing, killing, shooting, lynching, taking. But why in the hell did I dream of this shit? I thought it, because it was my ancestor, and it was all females, by the way. It wasn't not one male in the bunch, and I'm in the living room, and the one that was dancing all crazy, kicking the legs up, looking like a peacock with the look. You know how you do at Carnival when all the Caribbean people get together at Carnival and they wear those nice designer carnival costumes with the ocean fantails on the back and looking beautiful. Them women. This is how they did, but the outfit that the guy had on, I mean that the lady had on, was made out of knitted yarn. And my daughter has been crocheting lately, and she just done took up crocheting like a motherfucker. And they had on a whole crochet outfit, red, yellow, black, and white, with a fantail, and they were just dancing in the middle of the living room, jumping in the middle of their living room with all these women. Then the lady hit me, and I flew into the gray truck, and the city was flooded, and I was in the truck. Then I went underwater, fell down the thing, and I went to the bottom of the ocean, and it was this giant sea creature as big as the universe to me. Let me sit right here. I gotta keep time. Let me make sure the time is right. Okay, I got 30 minutes. Uh, I understand the 750 refugees, but I didn't have a dream about them. I had a dream. I had a dream about my ancestor vision, and these rich people. I think they was a sacrifice. I think they was a sacrifice. I don't. I see jokes on TikTok and Instagram and all that shit about it, but I don't think these people really understand what these white folks were trying to do. They were trying to appease these people for burning down the land and burning down the forest people. They trying to appease these people for killing all them cows. They trying to appease something, and they suck them people down there. And you got to think about it. The Titanic sunk around by that time. I mean, the same thing happened to Titanic. That ocean voyage was a damn sacrifice. I said that long time ago, but nobody would think about that. That ocean voyage was a sacrifice. Now let's talk about the 750 people. Let's not say that wasn't a damn sacrifice. They put all them people on the boat coming from a different country, and that bitch sunk. They doing something to the water, man, and they trying to appease. You got the Avatar movie, and I didn't watch it, that's coming out about the water. You got all this shit about water coming up. You got sea creatures and all that shit coming up. People, the water ain't fucking off. The water is not fucking off. The water is not fucking off. They are offing bitches. That dream and for the and what blew my mind, I never been to Caribbean store. I never been to this place to get no Jamaican food. My daughter told me about this place. She seen it on her Instagram or TikTok of OBT. I drove all the way around the corner. And for me to drive up there and for the lady to approach me screaming and pointing at me like so, saying, talk about the submersible, I had to think, what's the fucking submersible? And I guess in her Caribbean tongue, submarine, submersible. And I'm like, man. And she told me the colors and shit. And then the girl like, mommy, do you know him? So that means she sits around this place. This is crazy. Oh, this is the first months of J. Jason. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I just seen a TikTok saying that the water spirits are going to work. Wow. It's crazy you talking about water. Hubby randomly put on Avatar random last. Oh, my. And been having fish dreams. Now, listen. Speaking of dreams. Now, remember when I put my baby girl on live the other day? And she said she been having a dream that she's a stingray at the bottom of the ocean, like at the bottom of the lake, just floating around looking like at the bottom of the ocean, but she's not a stingray. She's floating around at the bottom of the ocean like a stingray. People, we are linked. I'm telling you, we are linking up. We are linking up. This world it ain't gonna be pretty, people. I hate to I hate to be the bearer of bad news because y'all know I like to give it to you sweet and funny. But I didn't know what that dream was. I thought the ancestors were telling me I had to go down there and fight a water spirit. They wanted me to witness this shit. They like, nigga, you need to be a witness to this. And it didn't hit me until the lady called out the colors my female ancestors was wearing in the living room. Nobody should know how to get in here. I got so many spiritual blocks up in this thing. Who knows how to get in here? And the fact that the lady just was sitting there when I walked in, she like, you're not talking about the submersible. You need to talk about it. And everybody been emailing me, Baron, talk about the submarine. Nope. Talk about the. I say, man, I don't know nothing about that submarine. My son was over here talking about it. I don't like thinking like this. I don't like thinking about the bad shit that happened, man. Oh my God. Whew. You need to watch American Motion Picture. George Washington, Sam Adams were on the Titanic. And what? It was an explosion that caused it to sink. Wow. Oh my God. I thought it was an iceberg like they say. You probably had been waiting. She probably had been waiting for you. That's pretty cool. But I wasn't supposed to leave my house. I'm redoing my studio. So I wasn't supposed to leave till my daughter said, hey dad, I want Jamaican food. And I'm like, let's cook something. And she's like, no. This restaurant cool. And I'm like, all right, I go around now. Hey, April Roscoe. Hey, people. Why was I a witness to this? Why did they need me to witness? Out of all these damn people on the planet, why I had to be the one to go witness this giant monster? Because it scared me to the fucking death. I mean, I'm like a grain of sand, and this thing is like a whole giant gazillion tall person, and that shit is crazy. Let me hide this user from the channel. All right, so we hear this candy ass. Yeah. I just don't get it, man. I thought them were my ancestors like telling me to go fight this water spirit. And I was convinced to fight a water spirit. And I'm like, bitch, I can't even swim in the ocean. And I've been scared of sea creatures my whole motherfucking life. The giant squid, I make no mistake about that bitch. I am terrified of that giant squid. Since I was a baby, that giant squid had been in my dreams coming up to get me and eat me. So many times I've been in my dream, woke up in the middle of the ocean. And this is the dream I've had all my life. I'm in my mid-40s now. I've always had the dream where I was on a ship and the ship crashed, splintered, it wrecked. I'm floating on a log. I'm floating on like a log or a piece of driftwood or whatever. And I look in the bottom of the ocean and I see two red dots. And as I see the two red dots, I'm really focusing like, I'm looking in the water, but it's two red dots. So I look up in the air to see, is it a beam or something shooting down? But I don't see no plane, no nothing. So I keep looking, and as I'm looking, the two dots are getting big and big and bigger till you could make out a face and two red eyes. And as soon as I make out the eyes, the dream pan out from looking down to going all the way out, and I see a giant sea creature open his mouth and like getting ready to swallow me. But I always wake up. I always wake up before it get me. So I never fuck around with anything I can't see the bottom of. Like if I couldn't see the bottom of a lake, I ain't dealing it. It got so bad, and I think there's a medical term for that. When you see a body of water and you can't see the bottom, it's a medical term that fears you. So I thought I just had that medical term. And every time I had that dream, it was so bad. It rained in the parking lot of the projects I was living in. And you know how they put those white stripes so you can see where the cars can park? They had just repaved it, and it had rain, and it was puddle. I only thing I saw was a whole black tarmac. And in my mind, people, I thought that if I would have stepped off that sidewalk into that thing, I would have disappeared into the puddle, to the void or something. So I was terrified to go outside, and I just looked out the window, and I used to see cars splash. But when I went out there and my family was making fun of me, I say, man, if I step off, I'm gonna die and sink in there. So I never did. So for me to be dreaming about water, I'm terrified in this dream, even though the ancestors slapped me in the head and sent me there in a little submarine submersible to look at this giant sea creature. Man, hey, somebody in here from Turkey. I'm all the way in Turkey. How you doing? Hey, people, I don't know what's going on, but I know the water is mad. The water is very mad. The water is very mad. And why? And again, not saying I'm all seeing Agamotto and shit, because I'd rather not have that type of dream with water, because I don't fucks with it. I'm afraid of it. Man. Yes, child. What's up? A past life event you being shown. I can see that, because I wasn't a grown man. I was a little boy on that boat too. So I mean on that driftwood. So I can see that, Celestial Earth Goddess. Yeah, it's some cracking shit, and that's why I always been scared of giant squids. And I remember when I was a baby, I used to tell the teacher, I used to tell people at my job when I grew up, I say the giant squid is out there. Oh, ain't no giant squid. They used to make fun of me. I ain't no giant squid. Ha 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 ha. Then in 2000 motherfucking five, oh, scientists has pulled up a giant motherfucking squid the size of a football field. Bitch, I was telling you that as a kid. You thought I was crazy. I know what I dreamed. And they, oh, we had to measure it. We cut it up, and these bitches crazy. I'm scared of the ocean, people. And they tried to sacrifice them people. I mean, they did sacrifice them people. Them people was to appease them people. And they had to get a good bloodline, people. They had to get a bloodline. They just didn't want no average people. Because animals been attacking white folks in the ocean as long as I can remember. Them the surfers. Them the fucking deep sea divers. Them swimming with sharks and shit. They been fucking with them forever. Now they bite them and just go about their business. But that had to be from a predominant bloodline, and that they got them people. And for the shit to be welded on the outside, even if you come up to the surface, a bitch had to be there to unweld you. Them people weren't coming back. How you going down there for 4-5 days, 6-7 hours, and you ain't got no shitter, 1 or 2 days worth of food? And look how, and they were sitting Indian style. Every sacrifice I ever witnessed to the day, nobody is laying down. People, that shit you see on the movies is fake. Take it from somebody who done, let me, that shit is fake, okay? Motherfuckers sit Indian style. They sit crisscross applesauce, cross they fucking legs, hands in front, and they die. Even when they cutting you in the back to pull out your heart, to pull out your lung, nothing is done from the front. All that shit is made believe to make it pretty. They take it from the back, because it has to pass through those vertebrae. If you think I'm bullshitting, talk to somebody from the old school who used to do this type of shit. All that shit, you lay down and they put it and rip you. You sit down and they lean you forward and they go from the back. Ooh. This is crazy. This shit is getting out of hand, people. But I didn't want to talk about it, because I ain't trying to clout chase. Y'all know when the major shit come out, I talk about it a couple days later, a couple weeks later. because I ain't trying to be the one old trying to get views and likes and shit. Breaking news, I got a spiritual vision about this, spiritual vision about that. It's only when the shit can relate to what I've been dreaming, thinking, or feeling spiritually that I'm gonna talk about it. And people, I remember the dream. I went on live and told you guys, and the old lady, the old Caribbean lady at the Jamaican store, that girl's mommy, confronted me angrily, saying I'm holding back information about the submersible. So, people, I'm here to tell you, I don't know what any other people saying it. I haven't been following it. I've been looking at little skits from my daughter. I purposely haven't been following the information on the submarine shit. I can put my hand to God on this. My daughter been saying jokes about the mermaid going down there to take bitches' wallet. We laughing at the shit like that. I've been in my studio. But people, after that dream I had, I thought I had to fight that big water spirit. I told you guys, I say, I don't know why they making me fight it. Because I'm afraid of it. That's what I'm really afraid of. I had to witness the damn thing. I seen it a month, 2 months before this shit even happened. I had to witness it. And how the fuck I'm going down there in a little damn truck? I said that. I'm in the truck and the truck sunk underwater. I'm in a motherfucking great truck. I had to witness this sea creature. And I don't need the sea creature fucking with my brain. Bitch, I got enough problem dealing with ancestors and spirit. That ain't mine. Now they thumping over my chairs and oh my God. Oh boy. People, that's all I want to say. I just had to recall you guys on that dream I had. And I had to tell you this experience I just had. Y'all saw me walking out of the Caribbean restaurant. I'm good here eating my little canned food and shit because I'm trying to get fine. But damn, and the colors match. Fuck. Y'all know I stress when I touch my eye. I stress, y'all. And I touch that right eye. That's stress for me. So I'm stressing. I can't let y'all see me stressing. So, but people, everything that's getting taken by that ocean, them are sacrifices. That 750. Since we need to talk about that, somebody sent them boys on that boat too. All that shit is sacrificial. They trying to appease that ocean because ain't no more pirates. Ain't no more ocean faring thing. Ain't no more shit. For 2, 3 years we was shut down. When nothing moving in the ocean. The ocean didn't have its dessert. The ocean didn't have its food. The ocean didn't have its sacrifice. And now they saying, bitch, listen, give us something or we gonna get you. And they sending people. I remember when all the refugees used to come from Cuba and all the refugees used to come from Haiti. You would hear it on the news here in Florida. Oh, 300 people drowned, 700 people drowned. The military was sinking them motherfucking boats. They wasn't rescuing them people. The only thing would rescue them people is the cruise ships. A military vessel, they were blowing them bitches out the water, sending them to David Jones' locker. We can do that during the shutdown. Now they saying, bitch, y'all winning. The rich getting richer, the poor getting poor, bitches struggling, the ocean being polluted, no fish. They said, give us something. And they said, and then you burn it down the land and the fires and the food all fucked up. They saying, bitch, no, we finna come get your ass. We finna get y'all rich blooded jokers. I'm just sad. I'm just sad. And no, I ain't going on the ocean no time soon. This is horrible. This is horrible. I wish the Caribbean woman, mommy, wouldn't make me relive that memory. Because I'm scared of ocean creatures, man. I'm just scared of any sharks, terrified. Squids, fuck that. I fuck with a fish here and there. I hit a dolphin with a rock before. You know, I done looked at a manatee. I'm not fucking with nothing in that water, man. I can't swim. Come on, land. I can fuck with you. A bear, a lion, bitch. You got a better chance at me with that. But anything aquatic, fuck that, man. I can go to the beach as long as that bitch get up in my knees. Once it's at my knee level, anything over here, you got me fucked up. Now I did make a drink. Okay, okay, okay. Hear me out. I'm finna get off the bed. What time it is? Okay, I got about 10 minutes. Everybody, so remember when I went on my trip around the world? I sailed the 7 seas and shit. Took me 30 days. I was gone for a month on the cruise ship. Went to 7 different countries. I enjoyed. And remember, I told y'all I gave my offering to Ola Kun, and he came to me 3 nights straight. The first night he was just a big head, like a shadow, coming from the water up the side of the cruise ship, and he was standing at the corner. He was like my height. Then the next night, walked around the boat, whatever. The next night he was just a giant head in the room, like in the corner closer to the bed. And then the third night he was directly beside my bed, smelling like water, fish, ocean, directly to the bed. The bitch could have sat up there and dripped water on my forehead if he held his hand. And then the next day, I woke up after I had gave him the offering. I gave him a ruby. Where the fuck we gonna find a ruby from, people? I mean, I hunted down a real ruby, $2,000 stone. I gave him an old slave hook from an old slave chain. I gave him a crown, $350 with real ocean shells that I bought. I gave him money. I gave him dates. I gave him olives. I say, hey, rid my family of this family curse. I know what we did. You showed me the vision, what happened. I say my ancestor did not pay you back because we was pirates. I say my ancestor did not pay you back, and that's why my family don't fuck with the water. And I did it out of faith. The next day, the cruise ship we was on sailed under a rainbow. I recorded it and posted it on my Instagram. I sailed through a rainbow, and I had to think, I never seen a rainbow on the ocean. And then I had to think, anytime you see a rainbow, the Bible, the good books, every book say that's a covenant. So I know the ocean God made a covenant with me. And right after that, I had that goddamn dream about my ancestors sending me to the ocean to witness this sea creature. So I know. So I'm still not gonna go to the ocean. Call me motherfucking superstitious or smart. One, I'm not going. But I'm good. I'm good with the ocean. I paid Olakun ass. I paid Yemoya. I'm good. Uh, them other people who did black folks wrong, they not gonna make it, people. I don't care what they do. They could throw a lot of people in that bit. They not gonna make it, and that thing is right there. That thing is sitting right there by the Titanic, waiting on anybody to come past that bitch and get it. Fucking Titanic. They got a 3D image modeling of the bitch. Just go in the inner museum. You can see what you need to see. I'm not going there. It's fucking unreal. Then my daughter having the same dream. She under the water like a damn stingray, but not a stingray, a human. The hovering at the bottom. This water shit is getting out of hand. All these movies with water. People, get your shit up. Get yourself together. Get your spirit right. Choose an elemental to follow. I'm gonna just say some shit like this. Choose an elemental to follow. Get right with yourself. Let's worry about your own spirituality. Stop worrying about him, her, and James' spirituality. Get your shit together, people, because it's gonna come a time where your ass gonna be tested. You're gonna be tested spiritually, not coming up soon. I said it long time ago. There was a war. There's a war on spiritualists nowadays. Everybody want to get on this bitch and claim to be spiritualists, and then when the spirit get to testing their ass, they see some shit, witness some shit. They took away the boy Jamar. They took away the Pharaoh cat. They took away a lot of these people and they brought them back. They even took away uh, the brother that wear the glasses all the time and talk about space. They took away his ass and brought him back. Now his teeth and shit different. Now he coming out savagely talking. They and this man share my same birthday. I used to like him, but my energy ain't resonating with it no more. Uh, Dr. Umar, y'all ain't noticed his speech different. Y'all ain't noticed. He say his speech different now. Y'all check it out. His speech pattern different. The verbiage is different. I can hear the energy tone in his voice is different. So a lot of us spiritualists are getting attacked and being done away with. So y'all be careful out here, man. I'm spiritual. I want to go on these retreats. I want to go hang out at a mountain and hang upside down and look like a bat. You want to? Yes, come back with something different in yes. Whole different message coming from these people. I just know the speech. I know how shit work. And I go off energy pattern. I'm a direct energy reader, not a general cat. How that bitch got my same birthday and they got him. Better him than me, though. They needed another August Leo. And they got him. Thank you for bypassing me. Ow! But yeah, everybody, y'all be careful out there. I just wanted to draw y'all attention to that. Notice I didn't go too heavy into this submarine and give you my theories on it. Other than I just gave you the facts of what I thought. I'm not finna clout chase on this submarine shit. I'm not even gonna put it in the hashtags or nothing. I just want you guys to remember that dream I had on that live I came to told y'all about my ancestors. And these are the same symbols on the side of that submarine, the same colors, the same fantail symbol that I seen that my ancestors were dancing in that living room. And they hit me on the forehead and they sunk my ass down there in a submersible. And I'm looking at this giant sea creature. And I thought I had to fight it. I guess I didn't have to fight it because it didn't attack me. I'm just looking up at it like, bitch, I can't do nothing with this monster. I guess I had to be a witness to it. And I witnessed that. 5 people in the truck with me. So I guess the truck represented the submarine. I couldn't imagine a submarine, so I imagined a truck because I want a truck. So I guess that's what it was, but wow. Yeah. All right, people. I'm finna get off this bitch. I gotta hope what time it is. Yeah, I gotta go clock into my Zoom meeting. Everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff there. But just know that our battles are being fought on an elemental level. And the water deities and water spirits, they ain't fucking off people. Y'all be safe. Much love. God bless you.